Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master, Chaos here. I hope you're well. I wasn't able to attend Comic Con this year for many reasons. I had tickets, but with everything going on in the world, I didn't feel safe to be there this year. So I decided to opt out on Comic Con's rebirth after the pandemic, 2-year break that it took. However, something happened which happens a lot at Comic Con. Marvel released their slate of movies. They released Phase 5 and Phase 6. So I thought, you know what I can do for the channel, something I've never done before, is reveal my plans for this third year. I'm at the beginning of my third year here on YouTube. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to be here with you for that. I hope you'll join me. And I'm going to reveal to you my slate for what I'm calling Phase 3, Year 3, whatever you want to call it. For purposes of this video, we're going to call it Phase 3. I'm going to reveal, by the way, these dates are incorrect, but you'll have to stick around to see what the dates actually are. I'm going to reveal my Phase 3 to you, Bugaboo, because I think you'll be excited to find out what big box sets I have planned to tackle and what big events the channel will be delivering to your eyeballs. Stick around, clown.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Let's get right to it. Let me just check in with the chat real quick. Fat78 Inquiring Minds want to know. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Adrian, what's up, buddy? Mike, how are you? I'm doing okay. Brandon, yes, thanks for that. Paul Sorvino, rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace. He's one of the greats. One of the greats. Blanca says, do you think Disney flamed the market is bad for cinema? I think it's the only thing keeping cinemas alive, to be honest. I guess we will see. Robbie in the house, what's up, man? Let's see. Phase 3, baby. Can't wait for the reveal. Mike says, I love a big box set. Brian, I'm glad to have you in here, buddy. And Razor, glad to have you here as well. Okay, here we go. Now, without further ado, I'm not going to make this a 3-hour video. Let's just get to it. And then I'll reveal the first piece, and then we'll discuss what it means. The first one, actually, you're going to be seeing tomorrow. Tomorrow begins Shark Week, July 2022. Shark Week 2022 begins. It's a new thing that I'm going to be starting up actually with Brother Chaos. It's something we actually filmed when he was here in October. So it's an older review, but new to you because you haven't seen it yet. We're going to do a trilogy of bad shark movie reviews starting tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You'll have to discover them along the way. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week is Shark Week here on the channel. Oh my god. Yeah, the shit that we picked, and I blame him because it was a stupid purchase he made when he was here at Amoeba Records. Blame BC for it, but we got some really funny reviews out of it. So that's the first reveal this week. You don't have to wait too long. Shark Week begins on the channel. Coming up next, are you ready for the next reveal? And I don't remember the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it's in August. August 2022. Are you ready for this? I'm going to tackle the films of Doris Wishman, The Twilight Years. I have been waiting on this for a while. I was hoping they would announce the second box set already, but it's taken way too fucking long. I'm hoping, I don't know for a fact, but I'm hoping August 1st, Agfa will drop the second box set. But I will be doing a deep dive on the films of Doris Wishman, starting with the Twilight Years box set. I'm going to be doing about two movies an episode. And then once I reach the end of that box set, if the other ones aren't out, then I'll put a pause on it and I'll get back to whatever, doing random content, and then we'll return. So for example, I think there's 7 movies on the box set. Let's say there's 6 movies. I do the first 3. Then I'll put a pause on it. So episode 1, 2, 3, and then whatever happens, and then maybe a month later, hopefully, I'll have the next box set, and then we'll do, episode 4, 5, 6, whatever. Continuing it, because there's 3 box sets. So that's going to be a massive collection of movies. I'm predicting at the end, the films of Doris Wishman will be at least a potentially the longest running deep dive ever. It probably even beating the believe 12 episodes of the folk horror box set. So there you go. Those are the first 2 reveals. Jaws watch along. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested about that. Brandon says August 4th is his birthday. Hey, happy early birthday to you, sir. Adrian says he loves the Chesty Morgan ones. Yeah, I mean, love them. Yeah. Those are really fun movies. They're rough movies, but I have a history with Doris, so I'll be sharing you my history with Doris, as well as bringing on Michael Bowen, who is Doris's biographer, and we'll be talking in depth about Doris Wishman. I might make that a 2-part live interview so you guys can ask questions as well, because he has a lot of knowledge about the lovely Doris Wishman. All right, so that's the first 2 reveals. Are you ready for the next reveal, which I believe it is going to be October 2022? In October, fingers crossed. And now maybe I'm, and again, maybe I'm betting too high, but you gotta set your goals high. You gotta set your goals high and hope for the fucking best. But you never know what happens on YouTube. But anyway, hopefully in October we will be doing the 3K subscriber Halloween party. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, hopefully I'll hit 3K subscribers by October, hopefully before. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But if we do, a 3K Halloween party will include, most likely, a 12-hour movie marathon with special guests. Kind of like what I did for when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I had a 12-hour movie marathon. We'll do another one. I promised my wife I wouldn't do it again, but you know what? 3K is pretty juicy, so maybe I'll do it for this one, and I'm pretty sure I will. 3K Halloween party will not take place on Halloween, unfortunately, because Halloween is an important time for me and my family. We love Halloween. Having little kids, trick-or-treating is an important part of it, and I want to be there for that. It is trick-or-treating is Halloween to me, so I cannot ignore that. But it'll be around Halloween-ish time. I'll be covering a lot of Universal Monster horror nights and haunted houses and things like that. I'll be covering that, Spare Halloween, all that stuff. But I will also be prepping for the 3K Halloween party, and I hope you'll join me for that. 12 hours. I would guarantee you right now, 12 hour. And it might not be 12 hours of watching movies. It might be 12 hours of content. Watching a couple movies, interviews. I had Harry Manfredini on for the 2-year show. I could bring on a couple of special guests, interview them for about an hour, 30 minutes. Maybe bring in my bottom of the barrel guys to review a movie together. We're gonna have some fun. It'll be like a Conan O'Brien of Halloween horror fun. Think of it that way. I think that's probably the best way to look at it. Mike says he watched Pink Flamingos for the first time today. Yeah, I bet your life has changed forever. So far it sounds better than Marvel's Faces lineup. I'm glad to hear that. Slash Dance 2. Well, if I can find it, maybe. Brian says, not gonna lie, this all sounds amazing. I'm so glad. A Wishman education sounds good. Oh, it's gonna be great. Everything you'll ever want to know about Doris Wishman coming in August. I guarantee. I mean, from the expert himself. This guy. I mean, I worked with him when I worked with Doris. He was producing her last movie. He was like her best friend. So yes, October 2022, the 3K Halloween party. Hopefully we get to 3K. We're 200 people away, so maybe we can make it happen. We'll see. About 200 people away. Anyway, coming up next, so this is probably an obvious one, but I wanted to get you guys pumped because in November, Black Friday coverage. That's right. It is an obvious one, but I do want to mention because this is sort of covering all the big fucking events on the channel. Black Friday is a massive part of my channel. That's one of the things that helped me blow up a little bit. Blow up in terms of like, a couple hundred extra people watch the videos. But I love Black Friday. I think it's a wonderful time. I love to save money. I never usually buy it if it's not on sale. So Black Friday is a given. November will be massive Black Friday coverage, not just the boutique labels, but I'll be covering Walmart, Best Buy, Target, all those places that do any kind of Black Friday coverage. I will be covering it. So November is all Black Friday month. It's kind of always been here on the channel. So you can expect the same, the same level of coverage, maybe even more, depending on my time. We'll see what happens on the movie side of things. But that's the plan. Lennon Hawk says, if you don't hit 3K, punish the audience with a Morbius watch along. Well, they don't have to watch it. That's the problem. People will just not watch it. So that might hurt my audience. Morbius watch along would be less painful than the movie. Other side of the underneath. Oh my God, awful. Love your Black Friday coverage. Thank you, Griff. I appreciate that. All right, moving on. Let's see. So yeah, Black Friday coverage, all that stuff. We know about that. Now coming up in December, this is something. I'll say this is something that I've been hinting at for quite a bit, and you guys have demanded it. So I'm going to give it to you. It's going to take a lot of work, but I'm going to call on a lot of friends, a lot of favors to make it happen for you guys. Are you ready for this? This is going to be, fingers crossed, the boutique label, event of the year to close out 2022, the first annual Slippy Awards. That's right. The first annual Slippy Awards is happening December 2022. Now, what does that mean for those of you who haven't been playing along at home? In a previous Mail Day Monday, Mrs. Chaos made the joke, you should have a Slippy Awards for the best slip covers. And I was like, oh, yeah, we'll definitely do that. And then a lot of people in the chat freaked out. Holy shit, yeah, do it. We need the Slippies. We need the Slippies. People keep commenting, oh, man, this should be a contender for the Slippies and stuff like that. So, yes, official announcement, Slippies are happening. Slippies will be happening December 2022, and you will be able to participate. This will not be just based on my thoughts. It is going to be user-generated or community voted on. You guys are the academy. You guys are the celebrities who will vote. Categories will go up sometime in November, probably. Check the community post. So you have to be a subscriber to get those. Community posts with polls will show up. Best slipcover with a, bloodiest slipcover. Most deceiving slipcover, best slipcover for a crappy movie. Worst slipcover for a great movie. Well, we're going to, there's going to be a ton of categories, and you guys will vote, and then the awards will happen sometime in December. Eternal says there are a lot of cool slips. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to pin that down. Absolutely will be hard to break it all down. We might have a thing where here's the first 5 round, vote on these, then here's the next round, and then we can have the top one of all 3 rounds combined. We'll figure it out. There'll be a video down the line where I describe it. Maybe new merch for the Slippies? Maybe. We'll see. Christmas horror. Hey, Jeff, what's up? I did elves, man. I did the hell out of elves a couple years ago, buddy. Elves is a masterpiece. Oh gosh, we still got to get that Blu-ray, dude. Slippies, insert that clip you use of the guy saying nice. I wish I had that loaded up here. I don't have that. Will you and Mrs. Chaos roll around on slip cases a la Danger Diabolic? Oh, that'd be great. Although I think a lot of people would probably cringe to see slip cases getting creased and stuff. Best nip slip on a slip? Absolutely. Best nudity. I actually know what I'm voting for already for best nudity on a slip. Mrs. Chaos should be part of the Slippies. She will be, and I'm gonna make her buy a sequin dress. I usually wear my tuxedo shirt, but I'll put on the bow tie. I'll go full tuxedo on. It'll be like a real award show, and we're gonna have guest presenters pop in. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's see. Jeff, you're gonna have to come back and be a presenter for the Slippies, okay, man? By the way, this is Jeff Mandel, the director of Elves, hanging out with us here. I love this guy. Butt on back, an immediate. Oh, absolutely. Butt on back. This is gonna be, best worst butt on back. Oh my god. I'd also like to vote on the worst slip of the year. Absolutely. It'll be there. It'll be there. And then we'll have the big, oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Do I own Playing Flamingos? No, I don't. I've seen it twice. I'm good. I'm good with that one. I can move on. Speaking of moving on, okay, so that's the end of the year. That's the end of the year. Now we're going to get into 2023. Are you guys ready for me to show you what's going to happen in 2023? It's going to be pretty exciting. At least I think so. Okay, here we go. In January, if not sooner, but most likely now I'm planning to push it to January because I have a lot on my plate. In January, I tackle the first big box set of, well, I guess it's this year's box set, but the first big box set of 2023 will be The Incredibly Strange Films of Ray Dennis Steckler. That's right, Ray Dennis Steckler and I will tangle in January. I'm waiting to January only because I'm not ordering it, but I'm getting it shipped to me by a subscriber. So I'm giving them time to watch it, and stuff like that. And I've got a busy couple months ahead of me as it is, with the release of my movie, Headless Horseman and things like that. So I've got to sort of focus on that. But in January, I think things have calmed down where I can, they can have that shipped to me at their leisure, and I will get my hands on Ray Dennis Steckler's films, which, to be honest, I'm not 100% looking forward to at all. But, we'll see. Hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't know. But anyway, deep dive. Man, I'm doing a lot of Severin deep dives. Yeah, I guess they did just have the biggest collections. Incredibly Strange Films with Ray Dennis Steckler coming January 2023. Oh, yeah. I don't know who's excited for it, but I'll definitely give you I'll give you my feelings on it. That just got delayed 4 to 5 weeks. Oh, great. Then I'll have plenty of time. Then January is probably around the time that it will make sense. It was supposed to come out this year, right? Wasn't it supposed to come out September, October, something like that? Anyway, good. January. You can wait for that. Quiet Rob says, my vote for worst Slippy, the translucent slipcase. Yeah, they got to fucking tell us about that. I mean, what the hell? What the hell, man? That's a little weird. Anyway, Jay's looking forward to The Suffering in January. Mike says, I've never seen any of his films, and that's probably for the better, Mike. They're not very strong. Anyway, that's January. Coming in April 2023, it's party time, baby. It's my birthday. April 2023, I am going to be turning 44. Am I 44? Yeah, gosh. It's so, when you're old and you forget how old you are? I believe I'm going to be 44. Yeah, I'll go with that. It's Mistress Cass. She remembers things like that. My birthday party month, most likely, if all goes according to plan, I plan to go daily in April to celebrate my birthday. It's a hell of a commitment. I hope I can make it happen. But regardless, on my birthday, April, maybe not on my birthday because I'll spend that with the family, but I will be having another big celebration similar to the 3K Halloween party celebration. Who knows, by then we might be at 4K. I don't know. Well, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But birthday party celebration happening April 2023. I hope you'll be there. It's going to involve a lot of the same stuff that we do here. Chaos Bash in 2023. That's right. 31. Oh, nice to hear, Brandon. MC has a year on me. Yes. I'm very old. Eternal says, I forgot mine too, which is a good thing. Birthday party with Jalal Merhi, perhaps. You know what? It's not out of the question. I was reaching out to some people to be guests on, but it's hard to get people on here, to be honest. Not because of the show or anything, but just it's hard for schedules and get people to understand how YouTube works, how streaming works. So it's a tricky situation. But I'm planning some big things for birthday party. Unfortunately, like Marvel, I can't necessarily reveal everything because it's not all planned out 100%. But these are my big goals, my big world goals for the year. So birthday party, April 2023, with a couple of special guests. Maybe I can reveal one potential guest. His name rhymes with Philly Tanks. Who would that be? I don't know. Philly Tanks? I have no idea. Hey, Jammin. Hope your Monday is good. Monday's good so far, my man. Is Headless releasing in January? No, Headless, I've mentioned it a couple times. Headless is releasing for Halloween. It'll be out September 30th if all goes according to plan. So September 30th, Headless Horseman. But we're still in edit mode and it's sort of in limbo at the moment. So I need to focus on all that good stuff. Okay, moving on. I split this up to May and June because that's when they usually drop that stuff. Coming May, June 2023. You know it, you love it. Of course, you're expecting it. The mid-year sale coverage. Now, this, of course, isn't a big surprise, but I do want to clarify that I will be doing it again next year. The halfway sale for Vinegar Syndrome and the mid-year sale for Sovereign. They like to do different months, so they're not competing because, well, Sovereign knows that most people would spend their money on vinegar. So I'm going to be covering May through June, the mid-year sale. It is happening. It's coming at you, and I will be covering the hell out of it. Brian, you got it. That's TC 2000 versus MC 2023. Yes. Fingers crossed. Jester says, Millie Flanks, I love her. Yes. So mid-year sale coverage coming May, June 2023. It's an expected one. It's not a big surprise, but it's happening. I just want you guys to know that I will have skin in the game for that. I'll be covering that. I mean, honestly, starting February, they start hinting shit. And then March, I want to say. Yeah, March, they do the pre-order. So we'll be all over that shit. And, of course, every month, hopefully, BC will be joining me. We'll be covering the Vinegar Syndrome announcements. We'll still be doing that. There's going to be a lot more content. This isn't all of it. Just so you know, this is just the big events that I'm shouting out. Like, hey, this is what you can look forward to, at least for the next year, phase 3. But I'll still be doing Mastercast Theaters and, whatever, and Bottom of the Barrels with my Bottom of the Barrel gang. So stay tuned for that because the next one's actually August 3rd. Hopefully I get to go next because I got a pair of shit-ass movies that they will hate me for. Are you invited to the Halloween party? Everybody's invited to the Halloween party. Everybody. That's the beauty of it. Everybody's invited. It's going to be great. Okay, so that's a given. Mid-year sale, I'll be covering that, with the usual gang. And maybe some new guests and some interviews and things like that. You never know what can happen. I don't know what's going to be happening mid-year sale. We're so far away, from it, and yet so close. Even though we just sort of finished the mid-year sale, some people are still getting their shipments in. But I'll be covering next year as well. Then, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Let's round out phase 3. Again, this is a year from now. So it's hard to predict what I'm going to be doing a year from now, what big box set's going to be announced. I'll tell you right now, I most likely will not be doing Shaw Brothers Volume 2 deep dive, only because I realize I love Kung Fu movies, but those old Shaw Brothers movies don't always work for me, and I don't want to keep shitting on those movies. So if I get it as a screener, I'm probably not going to buy it, but if I get it as a screener, I might do a box set Sunday, kind of going through it. Hey, this is the best one. This is the shittiest one. That kind of thing. I'm not going to do another deep dive because I feel viewership also suffers. Some people asked me if I was going to do the Michael J. Murphy box set. Most likely not, because that's 26 movies. It's going to take quite a bit of time to fucking get through. So I'm probably not going to be doing a deep dive on that. I think that would kill me, and that would also kill ratings. You got to look at analytics to what works and what doesn't. I don't want to bore you guys. I want to give you something fun. So I won't be doing a deep dive on Michael J. Murphy, but I most likely might do a 3-part review, best, worst, and all the rest, kind of a box set encompassing review. I think that's probably going to be the best for that box set because I think it's too unyielding. Good to see the first Slippies don't clash with the Oscars. Yeah, because who's going to be watching? Who's going to be watching the Slippies? Hey, Mel, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, Mel. And Mel will be a part of the Slippies. She'll be a guest presenter, so you can stay tuned for that. Okay, finally. Let's round out the year. This is a simple one, but I want to throw it out there because at least I know I can plan for this. And again, something I want to focus on in 2023 is interviews, guest interviews, big guest interviews. I have a lot of people lined up, people I can't necessarily announce right now because, gosh, I things fall through. But well, you know what? You hung in there this time, so I'm going to tell you who I have in mind anyway. Finally, July 2023 is year 3 endgame. What does that mean? Well, it's the end of year 3, the end of phase 3. It is endgame. And I had to find the font and get the thing. It was a lot of work. But anyway, year 3 endgame is what you would expect. It's a celebration of my 3rd year on YouTube. As you see, it's going to be jam-packed from Shark Week to then. Lots of stuff coming, even more stuff I haven't even announced that I can't announce yet. But year 3, who do I have in mind to be a guest for 2023 in general? I'll tell you right now. Linnea Quigley, Debbie Rochon, Brink Stevens, Diana Prince, also known as Darcy the Mail Girl, and William Butler from Leatherface and Friday the 13th. Part 7, and most recently the Baby Oopsie show on Full Moon. He's a buddy. They're all buddies, really. They're all friends, and I'm trying to have them on. And fingers crossed. Now listen, don't hold me to it. But since you've been hanging out with me, and this is a whole phase 3 of getting you hyped for what's coming on the channel, I'm trying to get Joe Bob Briggs on. I'm trying to get Joe Bob on to hang out with us and talk movies. I'm trying. Hopefully I can make it happen. Hang out with me and you'll see what happens. Will it be at the end game? Maybe. Who knows? He's usually busy in the summers. So I might bring him in for the Halloween party if he's free. But fingers crossed. All those names will appear on the channel. And yes, I'm working on Billy Blanks. And probably not Jalal because I've shown him so much I'd feel bad to have him on. But I could probably get him if, Endgame followed by Chaos Dynasty and the Severed Wars. Exactly. We'll see what's happening. Let's see. MC's not digging the Hong Kong story structure. You got it. It's exactly what it is. Looking forward to the Murphy said can't find shit about this stuff online. I know, right? The guys, even my British friends who have been, I've been lucky enough to have them subscribe and have them comment. They say they don't even know who the guy is. So that's kind of exciting. MC, I want to say thank you for all you create. The range of Seth and Vincent are core goodness, but you also hit on more arty films. The channel is thriving. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. I want this place to be, I want this channel to not be known for one thing. Well, actually be known for one thing only. I love movies. I love all kinds of movies. Yeah, I most likely will stick with shitty movies because it's a lot of fun to talk about shitty movies. But I also want to talk about, the big Hollywood movies and, Criterion and classic movies and things like that and cinema, filmmaking in general. So this isn't just a movie review channel. This isn't just a collector's channel. I don't really see myself as a collector, really. To me, it's more about the movies. I can really care less about the packaging, but I love the movies. I love movies so much. I grew up with movies. I love movies like we all do. Movies mean a lot to me. Movies aren't just a disposable art form. They have become that, unfortunately. But to me, movies are transcendent, and I want to celebrate them. So this channel is all about celebrating the art form of movies, and I hope you'll help me celebrate that art form because it's important to me. It's important to me. I've dedicated my life to it. I've dedicated my career, my blood, sweat, and tears to it. So I'm going to do my best to celebrate that. Phase 3 looks great. Can we get into phase 4 or 5? Nope. Too far away to even figure that out. Good luck with JBB. Thank you. I hope that'd be great. Noise says JBB and Darcy would be amazing. I know they would be. John says all the guests would be amazing. I know. Hopefully, I'm very close to getting. Well, I can't say. I don't. Darcy was going to be on. I should say Diana was going to be on. A couple months ago, we were going to do a script read of Scream. but scheduling conflicts. She had just started the show when she was doing a lot of traveling, so it's tricky. But yeah, fingers crossed on all those people. Hey, Popping the Popcorn, what's up, buddy? Guys, go check out her channel. Really good stuff. Brian says, wowzers. Indy says, Diana Prince is sweet as hell. Yeah, she's very, very nice lady. With that pasta, you're going to say Nev Campbell. No, that'd be too much. Phase 4, Multiverse of Chaos. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. I made a new shirt, and the back says, no slip, no dip. Is that true? That's hilarious. I love that. That's pretty great. I love movies MC, but I don't think people love them as much as they used to. Well, it's different. I think here we like them a little bit more than the world in general does, but that's okay. That's why we all found each other, because it's important to love those things. Sale. Anyone interested? Big price cut tonight from Hamilton Books. Lots of Scream titles. Vincent and Severin. Price cut. Interesting. All right, guys, go keep your eye out on Hamilton Book. We'll see what happens. Would a video essay over some images shots from a film with your comments be a fun idea for Patreon? Could be a great idea. Possibly. I definitely want to do some more Patreon content. Right now, it's been sort of exclusive unboxings where I don't wear my glasses. You guys get to see my eyes. My patrons get to see my eyes. Possible. I'm planning some fun stuff for Patreon. Hopefully, I can make it happen. You did make that shirt. She did make that shirt. Amazing. Please get Princess Diana. It would help bring in the British demographic. Okay. I'll do what I can. Anyway, gang, there you go. Phase 3. This took me a long time to put together. And I was like, a last minute, it'll be fun. Let's do this. Starting tomorrow, Shark Week, and then we roll into the rest of Phase 3. This is what you can expect 100% from me, from the channel. I guarantee everything on this list will happen. What will Year 3 Endgame include? Well, you have to stick around to find out. Who's going to come to the Halloween party? You have to stick around and find out. Who's coming to my birthday party? Well, hopefully you are. But who else? We shall see. I'm going to spread out a whole bunch of these interviews and things like that. And you know I deliver. We just had Harry Manfredini on. If you missed that, go back and watch that. That was the 2-year celebration, the double feature video. You have to hang out with Harry Manfredini, man. How crazy is that? He's excellent. Yeah, Mel says, love Phase 3. Keep rocking, dude. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. Eternal is excited. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. This is just a brief little touch in to show you what's coming up on the channel. I actually have to go and film something with BC. Should I tell you what it is? I'll tell you what it is. We're doing the Video Violence 1 and 2 double feature review. Coming, I don't know, this week, maybe Saturday. We'll see. It's coming soon. Stay tuned. You'll see that. Exploitation. Doris Wishman, random shots of furniture instead of what you wanted to see. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that. And Jeff says, great lineup. Here's to Phase 3. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. John says, looking forward to Year 3. Best Bluetooth channel out there. Thank you, bud. It means a lot to me. I appreciate that. MCMBC in the V? In the V? Well, we're probably not going to get that on camera. But, yeah. Sharks of the Corn for Shark Week. We already did that. It's not Sharks of the Corn. It's 3 of the shittiest shark movies we could find. I mean, I guess all those are kind of shitty, but oh, yeah. Starts tomorrow. Stay tuned. We unload on some shit. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. I really do. It means so much to have you here and hang out with you. And I hope you enjoy this little sneak peek at what's coming to you and what I'm calling Phase 3. For now, signing off. Keep your pants on. Till then.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?